and to my little girl's favorite senator.
That's it. Absolutely. What a beautiful, precious child. Thank you all for being here, and thank you for your insights on this topic. We all want to make certain we're building a strong economy or creating the environment so that you all are participating in building a strong economy. So we thank you for your input. Mr. DeMasi, I want to come to you. IonQ, important to us in Tennessee, and we are looking forward to great things there. Tennessee's a great tech state. Chattanooga is becoming a tech hub, and we're thrilled with what we see happening there. And as we look at what is happening with quantum and hybrid applications and building out a quantum network, we like the fact that Chattanooga is building a commercial quantum network that businesses are going to be able to innovate on. And I have, as I'm working on restarting the quantum initiative here in the Senate, what we're doing is looking at a sandbox, and Senator Lujan and I are doing this, which would be a sandbox for near-term applications and being able to turn these around in 18, 24 months. I'd like for you to talk a little bit about why this is important for innovators to have access to this.
Well, thank you, Senator, for your foresight, wisdom, and leadership on so many quantum bills, both at the federal level and, of course, in the great state of Tennessee. We're proud of our partnership with Electric Power Board of Tennessee in Chattanooga. And this is, of course, a bit of the world that led not only in the world's broadest and fastest broadband capacity a decade ago, but is, of course, leading once again with quantum computers and quantum networks connected together. The opportunity, both at a state and federal level, nationwide, is to recognize where the ball is going, where the puck is going. And as you correctly identified, the opportunity for value capture is moving, we believe, at the pace that IonQ is leading the quantum computing, networking, and sensing space to very much be about software and applications and how you capture value in solving problems that can never be solved with classical computers using our quantum computers in partnership with the next generation of effectively software engineers who use that hardware to solve problems in record time that otherwise aren't part of the economy. So we're creating a brand new industry, will drive economic growth at the state and nationwide level, and it's being created effectively from scratch, right? There are currently no people, very few people who are able to build applications on our quantum computers. And using our quantum computers and networks, you not only can perform calculations that will create, pharma progress, financial services progress, supply chain progress, predictive maintenance progress, of course, defense and intelligence, and financial services progress. And ultimately, you can do that and compute with our machines and also transmit that data and keep it unhackable and safe. So this is the industry of the future. This is the industry that matters in the 21st century. We obviously need to continue to reauthorize everything we've depended on, in prior years to get to where we are. I think there's a very, very brave future, not just for the great state of Tennessee, but also for our whole country, if we continue to adopt quantum computing, quantum networking, sensing, and realize that the game has now moved on to specific software applications in every single vertical that matters in every state and nationwide.
And I think that is so important as you look at those applications that are in development. And of course, you all have done some great work with Oak Ridge, which is there in Tennessee. And of course, the Frontier, world's fastest computer, has been there in Oak Ridge. And we have a lot of innovation. And then you mentioned your partnership with Chattanooga. Talk for just a moment about why it is so important to have a partnership with one of our national labs, and then partnerships like you have with EPB in Chattanooga in partnerships with working on the Gold Dome, and why we have to have these emerging tech leaders step into those partnerships.
Yeah, well, as you're undoubtedly aware, and Undersecretary Gill at the DOE and I were chatting about a week or two ago, you know, 9 out of $10 spent on R&D are coming from the private sector, but that 1 out of 10 is really important for sparking progress, particularly in early stage projects. Our partnership with ORNL, deeply important in advancing both quantum computing and quantum networking in the great state of Tennessee, but also nationwide. And so the right partnership here is really what I think is creating the ecosystem for our success, honestly. And that's true both at the state level and the federal level. When it comes to broader applications, you know, what makes IonQ a very unique company is we have this quantum platform, quantum computing, quantum networking, quantum sensing in all 4 theaters. We're doing this on land with EPB and a quantum network. We're doing this also up in the heavens. And so Golden Dome is completely relevant to the way we see our mission to extend quantum key distribution, quantum security, and quantum computing in all theaters that matter to both the state and, of course, the federal government. And it really is the industry of the future, right? So this is where the jobs are going to be nationwide and at the state level.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.